When we encounter the word magic today, it usually evokes stage illusions or literary tropes. However, historical records reveal a different lineage. In antiquity, the title of magician was applied to scholars and philosophers dedicated to investigating the hidden mechanics of the natural world. This inquiry began with Paleolithic animism. In these early societies, shamanic ritual functioned as a strategy for survival, a way to negotiate with the environment to secure food, to ensure health, or predict the seasons. As humans transitioned into settled civilizations like Egypt, these survival strategies became organized systems. Tribal rituals evolved into academic disciplines, such as stargazing and sympathetic magic, where practitioners studied how specific symbols could influence physical events. Early magic functioned as humanity's first attempt to map the forces of nature, treating the world as a complex structure that could be predicted and influenced through systematic study. Eventually, the center of this study shifted toward the urbanized hub of Babylon. Here, the disparate esoteric traditions of the ancient world began to converge and interact within a single, highly sophisticated cultural setting. This geographical concentration coincided with the rise of massive monotheistic religions, which introduced a new ideological conflict. A theological paradox emerged. If a single, all-powerful creator dictates the behavior of the entire universe, can a human ritual actually possess independent power? This tension changed the status of magic. It was no longer viewed as a standard branch of natural science, but as a dangerous and legally complex negotiation with divine authority. During the Abbasid Caliphate, the Islamic Golden Age reached its intellectual peak. In this environment, magic underwent its most rigorous academic documentation. Through the translation movement, scholars synthesized Greek astrology, Indian mathematics, and Babylonian lore into a unified Arabic framework. The most comprehensive result of this era was a grimoire known as the Shams al-Ma'arif, or the Sun of Knowledge. It remains the primary reference for the study of the unseen in the Islamic world. This system operated within a specific threefold cosmology. Beyond the world of humans made of clay, theology recognized angels made of light, and jinn made of smokeless fire, entities with their own free will who share the same physical space in a parallel ecology. The Islamic Golden Age moved these concepts out of the realm of folk superstition and into a documented science of the unseen. This academic approach relied on a discipline called Ilm al-Huruf, or the science of letters. The underlying premise is that language precedes physical matter. In this linguistic universe, reality is believed to have been spoken into existence. This means the Arabic alphabet is viewed as more than a set of sounds. Each letter is considered a component of the physical universe, possessing specific numeric and geometric properties. By arranging these letters into mathematical grids or geomantic figures, practitioners believed they could interact with the structure of the material world. These scholars treated the alphabet as an operational grammar for reality. They believed that by mastering its mathematical syntax, they could adjust the material world at its most basic level. As these practices became more complex, religious authorities established a definitive boundary between permissible spiritual acts and forbidden magic. They cited the Quranic account of Harut and Marut, two angels in Babylon who taught mankind magic as a test, warning that its practice would lead to spiritual ruin. Forbidden magic is known as sihr. It involves pacts with jinn and binding natural forces to the practitioner's will, an act seen as shirk, or the attempt to claim divine authority for oneself. The only permitted alternative is ruqya. This is a form of healing that relies entirely on submission to God, using the recitation of the Quran to request divine intervention. This legal divide rests on the source of the power. Ruqya is a request for help through established faith, while sihr is viewed as an illicit attempt to bypass divine will for personal gain. These frameworks eventually moved beyond the Middle East, influencing European grimoires and modern Western occultism. In the 20th century, the focus shifted from theology to psychology. Modern chaos magic reinterprets these ancient entities and rituals as archetypes and projections of the subconscious mind. Neuroscience provides yet another layer of understanding. The repetitive chanting and sensory intensity found in ancient rituals can induce cognitive fatigue, a state that makes it easier to bypass established behavioral patterns and reprogram personal biases. Whether viewed as divine grammar or psychological conditioning, this history shows how humans have used structured language and formal beliefs to navigate the complexities of their own existence.